We all want success, whether that means more wealth, recognition, influence, or just living a life that feels fulfilling. There's no shortage of guides and courses out there promising the secrets to achievement, but much of what's being sold as simple success advice is, in fact, overly simplistic. It's time to understand the difference between simplicity and simplism, and why aiming for easy shortcuts often leads to disappointment. Simplicity, when genuine, means boiling things down to clear, manageable steps. Simplism, on the other hand, strips away crucial details and oversimplifies the journey to success, reducing it to a one-size-fits-all formula that just doesn't hold up in real life. Imagine being given a recipe that tells you to just use bread, ham, and cheese to make the best sandwich ever. It might make sense at a glance, but it's missing those little nuances that turn a decent meal into something special. The same holds true for advice on achieving success. Success in any area, whether it's building a career, improving relationships, or achieving a personal goal, is far from a straight line. It's a web of interconnected factors that must be considered together. Yet, we find ourselves drawn to promises of one magical thing that will bring it all together, like the advice that says, just be confident or work harder. Sure, those are valuable traits, but they're not the entire picture. Believing in yourself won't mean much without a strategy, just as working hard without direction often leads to burnout rather than breakthroughs. The problem lies in confusing what's necessary for success with what's sufficient. There's a difference between habits that support achievement and habits that guarantee it. You might read about how successful people wake up early, eat a balanced breakfast, and maintain a strong work ethic. While these habits are common among high achievers, they're also found in plenty of people who struggle financially or feel stuck in life. The distinction is that, while these behaviors are helpful, they're not the only ingredients needed for success. Real success goes beyond a handful of habits or a single formula. It requires a deeper understanding of what matters in your particular field. For instance, becoming a great CEO involves mastering skills like strategic planning, negotiation, and leadership, skills that may not be as critical if you're striving for success as an artist or in a romantic relationship. Each domain has its own set of rules and measures for success, which means a formula that works wonders in one area might not transfer so easily to another. It's tempting to look at someone else's journey and assume that copying their methods will yield the same results. But in truth, success is highly individualized. Factors such as timing, industry dynamics, personal strengths, and network connections all play a role, and they vary from person to person. This is why replicating success is often much harder than it appears. It's not just about doing what someone else did, but understanding why it worked for them and whether the same approach can work for you. Success is attainable, but it's a path that requires nuanced thinking and a willingness to engage with its complexity. The advice often found in books and motivational talks can be useful, but it's only the beginning. To truly thrive, you need to embrace a deeper perspective, accepting that the road to success is not a one-size-fits-all journey. It's about combining multiple elements, adapting to circumstances, and continually refining your approach. Once you see the bigger picture, you can filter out the overly simplistic noise and focus on developing a personal strategy that accounts for the many layers involved in reaching your goals. Recognizing the complexity doesn't make success seem farther away. It actually brings it within reach by clarifying what really matters. When you accept that there's no single formula, you free yourself from unrealistic expectations and open up to the possibility of crafting your own unique path to achievement. So, the next time you come across advice that promises just do this one thing, remember that reality is rarely that straightforward. Look for the whole story, understand the nuances, and craft a strategy that works for your specific situation. True success is not about following a universal recipe, but about mastering the art of blending the right elements at the right time.